So the lead story tonight is the turbulent southern border. As I reported yesterday, this is one of three issues that could topple the Biden administration. And this issue is emotional, it's visible, and it's going to be very, very hard to keep the American people from knowing about it, even though the corporate media will try to ignore it as much as possible. So the Biden administration has made it much easier for undocumented folks to get into the United States in a variety of ways. Asylum, actual crossings. We saw a disaster in California yesterday. We'll tell you about that. But even though Joe Biden has only been president for a little more than a month, he has sent a signal to the world that you can come here. Now, he'll deny it, but it is undeniable, and the numbers prove it. Always go back to the facts, and here they are. So, the United States of America made 78,000 border arrests in the month of January. These are the latest stats we have. 78,000. This is up from 37,000 the previous January, 2020. Okay, so 37,000 January 2020 under President Trump, up to 78,000. These are just arrests. Okay, you assume a lot of other people get over. Second stat. Right now, the Border Patrol is arresting 3,000 people a day. Did you think about that? From Brownsville to San Diego, 3,000 people are being arrested. They have to be processed. You have to deal with them at the flood. All right? That's an 86% rise in arrests in a year. Children. This is the most important issue. In January, 4,000 children, unaccompanied by family members, arrived in the USA and were taken into custody by the Border Patrol. 4,000. That's a 19% increase from December. Okay, remember, the world knew Joe Biden won in November. All right, the world knew that there was going to be an administration change. So right now, total unaccompanied children at the border, 20,000. 20,000 kids right now, right this minute. All right, in January 2020, the number was 12,000. So there's 8,000 more. That's a 64% increase. What happens to these kids? Well, you can't just send them back like some adults get sent back. They got to be tended to. All right, 97% of all the beds are full. 97%. The Office of Refugee Resettlement is not allowing media tours, so you can't see what I am reporting to you. Because of COVID, but that's not the real reason. I mean, photographers and reporters go in there heavily masked, stay away from the kids and actually see what's going on. They don't want the media to see. They being the Biden administration, which controls access to the migrants who are under detention. Now, in California yesterday, 13 people were killed when a van was smashed into by a big rig, a truck. Okay? There were 25 undocumented aliens in that van. 25. 13 are now dead. The truck driver, 68-year-old Joe Beltran from El Centro, California, is in the hospital. The driver of the van, a Mexican national, is dead. Now, they were able to get across and the van with the 25 undocumented because there was a breach in the wall, okay, according to the Border Patrol. The wall was breached, van came in with the 25 people, 13 of whom are now dead. Now, this is what I said yesterday. This is a very dangerous, deadly situation at the border. You have the cartels controlling the smuggling of people. The cartels will shoot you in a blink of an eye. They'll rape you. They'll take all your money. They'll do whatever they want to do to you. if you're a migrant because you're powerless. If you're a child, you can imagine. The strategy now is if you can get the undocumented child onto U.S. soil, the Biden administration will allow the entire family to come. So the strategy is that cartels charge the father, whoever it may be, $5,000-$6,000. They look, we'll get little Jose to the USA. He'll be then processed, and then you'll be able to come over to care for him. That's the Biden policy. That's why you're seeing this flood of children who are unaccompanied. Now, this is all organized. You have to understand this. This is organized by the most vicious crime gangs on the planet.